Hello, Booktube. Welcome to my channel, Jim Reads Too Slow. The weather here in the Heartland has again turned warm. It hit the mid-90s today. The week upcoming, it promises to go over the 100-degree Fahrenheit mark several days during the coming week, which means that I might be scurrying from shady place to shady place, trying to find someplace cool, and I might be getting a lot of reading done this week, hopefully, fingers crossed. But while I still have some time left during this weekend, I did want to talk about a couple of reading events that I hope to be involved in during August. The first that I want to mention is Faulkner in August. It's a group reading of a book by, of course, William Faulkner during August, and I've really come to look forward to this event. This year, the group will be reading Absalom. Now, Faulkner in August is an event that started 5 years ago by Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics, and also Brian at Bookish. And it has it's grown to also include hosts Roz from Scally Dandling About the Books, Una at the Codex Cantina, and Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads. Now, those who were involved in the event from the beginning started out with Light in August in 2019. Now, I missed it because I didn't know anything about it. I was not involved at all in Booktube. And the same goes for the Sound and the Fury read along in 2020. But then I stumbled onto Faulkner in August for the Sanctuary read in 2021, and I was hooked. I'd always kind of wanted to read Faulkner. I hadn't really read no background before that. So I jumped in. And like I said, I was hooked. So that same year, after finishing Sanctuary, I read As I Lay Dying, The Sound and the Fury, and Light in August. Then in 2022, the selection was the Snopes trilogy. And that was The Hamlet, The Town, and The Mansion. I thoroughly enjoyed reading that. I love Faulkner's writing. I love his writing style. It speaks to me, I guess. Now, Absalom is considered by many to be Faulkner's masterpiece. Not everyone who loves Faulkner thinks this is number one, but it's up there anyway. It's not by any means an easy read. It's very difficult. It's convoluted. It's confusing, not by accident. I read it last year, and I am looking forward to reading it again, like I said, with a group. So that is Faulkner in August, which, as I said, I'm looking forward to. Now, the next thing I wanted to mention is Garb August, Criminali's Little Monster. This will be a month dedicated to reading trashy books, not necessarily bad books, but guilty pleasure type books. Check out Criminali's site for the full list of the weekly themes and also the extensive list of hosts this year. I'm just going to kind of dip my toe in the event this year. I have picked out a few books that I want to read. Some of them are rereads. For example, the got a few John Norman Gore books. I have number 1, I have number 2, and then also number 3. There's Tarnsman of Gore, Outlaw of Gore, and Priest Kings of Gore. Now, these are books that, yeah, they're trashy books. They're from, well, Earthman Tarl Cabot finds himself transported to Gore, which is a planet, kind of a counter-Earth world, populated by warriors, sword and sorcery, sandal and loincloth type arrangement, and the mostly naked women who they have chained at their feet. And now the women in these stories just love to be manhandled. That's their role, I guess, which is one of the things that the exploitation makes these trashy. The first book, like I said, Tarnsman of Gore, was published in 1966, and Norman is still cranking these babies out. Number 37 was published in 2022. Now, Norman, believe it or not, is a philosophy professor. But the next author I'm going to talk about, Andrew J Offutt, he just wrote books. He wrote science fiction and fantasy during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And he also had a 50-year-long career writing pornography, with 420 pornographic books under 17 pen names, including one of my favorites, Turk Winter. Now, I have read a lot of, or several of the Gore novels back in the 1980s, so I kind of know what to expect with them. Guilty pleasure, trashy. Okay, but I have never read any of Offutt's books. So if any of you have, please let me know what I'm getting myself in for. Are they good? Are they fun? Whatever. I have a few of his novels. Demon in the Mirror is one. I have a scantily clad woman on a horse there on this cover. And Shadows Out of Hell, scantily clad woman on some kind of pedestal. Guy wrapped in a snake there. Shadows from Hell. Messenger of Juvastu. Another scantily clad woman. I'm catching a theme here with at least with the covers. This one, Ardor on Eros. The cover blurb says that it is a satiric masterpiece of crossed swords and sorceries. Got a guy there in a snake. Okay, and then King Dragon. Yeah, so I don't know anything about these books. I've never read any Offutt, but you know, hopefully it'll be fun. Interestingly enough, I got these Offutt novels in a as freebies in a box of paperbacks by Hal Clement that I ordered last year for some science fiction that I was reading. So anyway, that's Garb-August. So these events then, Faulkner in August and Garb-August, are in addition to the ongoing Hornblower 2023 that I'm reading, which I've already talked about, which was started by Faith in Books and Richardson Reads. Now, this is a reading of C.S. Forster's, excuse me, Horatio Hornblower novels, all 11 novels, one each month, starting back in January of this year and going through November. Okay, I think I'm on track with these. I'm finishing up Ship of the Line, which is book number 7. And in August, I'm going to go into Flying Colors. Flying Colors. I'm loving these books. Napoleonic War period, British Navy fighting the French and their allies. Great stories. So that is that's ongoing. So these are the things that I'm going to be, at least part of what I'm going to be doing in August. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know. Okay, so I hope all of you are well. I hope you're reading every day. I hope you're living your lives, getting the best out of things and all of that. So until next time, Booktube, have a good one.